Should you be taking supplements? Good question. The only real way to find that out would be to get your bloods done and to find out specifically what you're deficient in. But as a good rule of thumb, me included, I always recommend taking a good quality multivitamin, and then that just means that you're covering your bases for things that you potentially aren't getting in your diet. And again, personally, this is me. I take a multivitamin and vitamin D3 every single day to make sure that, again, living in Scotland, we're not going to get enough vitamin D from the sun. So it just supplements into that diet. Then that means that you can get extra from fish and from leafy greens and stuff like that. Also, just as a side note, we are wildly deficient in vitamin D3 because of the lack of sun. So that's even more reason to take some. Side note again, it's also extremely good for your immune system. In terms of protein and creatine and amino acids, it depends. So again, are you getting enough of those in your diet or are you not? So firstly, you always try and strive to get as much nutrients from foods as possible because you've got something called bioavailability, which basically means how well your body can extract the vitamins and minerals and any phytonutrients, micronutrients from the food and extract them and use them in the body. If you have, for example, a bad quality multivitamin or a bad quality supplement, the bioavailability of them might not be great, which means that you're actually putting them in and your body's not extracting much from them, or they're not good quality and they're not doing your body much good. So it's always good, as a rule of thumb, to try and get as much from your diet as possible, and then you move to supplements when you feel you need that extra bit of help. So it's trial and error as well. If you take something, for example, like creatine, and you feel that you're actually seeing good results, but your diet's really good as well, and you notice that you're getting stronger as a result of taking creatine, then keep going with it. But just always have essentially like a reflection to make sure that what you're doing is the right thing, because you could be taking creatine for months, for example, and then it's losing its effect, or you could be taking amino acids and they're not doing a thing. So always use a period of reflection to find out whether they're actually providing a benefit for you. If your diet is all over the place and you're not getting enough nutrients from your food, then piling in supplements on top of that it's not going to fix the root problem. You need to get the diet sorted first and then bring the supplements in, instead of not eating properly, not eating enough, firing all these supplements in, and again spending extra money on them, and they're not having the desired effect because you're not getting enough protein. For example, you're having, say, 2 shakes a day, which is costly. You're not eating enough protein in general, even with the 2 shakes a day, so it's just wasted money and it's wasted time. And same as things like creatine as well. If your training is all over the place, if it's inconsistent, then taking creatine when you're only training maybe 1 to 2 times a week, inconsistently, maybe missing weeks as well, is not going to make one bit of difference.